Hi guys, welcome back to Nat 5 and 5. We're going to look at trigonometric graphs again. Again, we're going to look at the period, but we're going to look at the cosine graph. Okay, again, you know what the cos graph looks like. Cosine, we're seeing cos, we're short here. So that's the cos graph there. Again, goes up to 1, down to -1, and it's got a period of 360. So it's going to be very, very similar to the lesson that you've just watched on the sine graph. So this first one here, you can see that you've got one cos graph, goes up to there, I'll change the colour, and then you've got another cos graph within that period of 360. You can see it goes up to, oops, I made a mistake here, sorry guys, I'm not at that stage yet. Should go up to 2 and down to -2, so the amplitude is 2, so what is this graph going to be? It's going to be y equals 2 cos 2x. Okay, because there's two cos graphs within that period of 360. The next one, how many graphs is there? If you can just count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, there should be 4 cos graphs. Can everyone see that? Just make this, so 1, and 2, and then 3, and then 4. And it goes up to 0.7 and down to -0.7. So it's going to be y equals 0.7, that's your amplitude, you write that first, cos, and there's 4 graphs within the period of 360. Now what about this one here? So you're telling me how many graphs, how many cos graphs are in the period of 360. Now this one goes up to 720. Now if it starts at 0, 100, what is this middle point right here? This middle point is 360. So I know that the amplitude is 6 and -6, so I can certainly write y equals 6 cos, and then I'm going to write something before the x. So can you tell me how much of the cos graph has been drawn within the period of 360? I'm going to stop there. How much of that cos graph has been drawn within the period of 360? Yep, and it is half of it. So here you would write 6 cos half x. Okay? Okay, here's a wee mixture. So have a little look at these, pause them and try them for me. The top ones just tell me what the equation of the graph is, and the bottom ones, if you try and draw them for me, that would be great. Okay, we'll go over them now. So amplitude 17, -17, so you know the amplitude is 17. There is one sine graph and another sine graph drawn within 360. So it's going to be y equals 17 sine 2x. Next one goes up to 1.2 and down to -1.2, and you can see it starts at there and goes down and up. So it's cos we're dealing with. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5 within the period of 360. So it's going to be y equals 1.2 cos 5x. Okay. Next one, now you'll see, if I just draw one of them, it certainly is a cos graph, but it has been flipped, it has been reflected on the x-axis. I really should have labelled my x and y in all of these. You know better than me to do that. So it's been reflected over the x-axis, so you know that amplitude at the very beginning is going to be negative. So we've got a 12 and a -12, so it's going to start y equals -12 cos, and then how many cos graphs are there within 360? There's already highlighted one, and then there's another one, so there's 2. So it's -12 cos 2x. Okay, the next ones, I have given you the equation, and I want you to draw it. So I would draw the shape first, and then put in your values. So I can see here this is sine to begin with, so I know it's a sine graph, and it says here 2, so I'm drawing 2 sine graphs. So 1 and then 2. So there's 2 graphs within the period of 360, which means this one here, 360 divided by 2, that must be 180. that's 0, that's 90, that's 270, and then my amplitude says 5 at the beginning, so it must go up to 5 and down to -5. Next one, I can see that it's a cos graph I want to draw, and this one here tells me there's 3 of them within the period of 360. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, and then 3. And that's within the period of 360. So what's each curve worth? So if you do to find the period of one of the curves, or one of the cycles, you do 360 divided by 3, yep, which is 120. So at the end of that first cycle, that's 120. At the end of that second cos curve, it's going to be 240, and then it goes to 360, that's obviously 0. And then the amplitude at the beginning is 10, so we're going to go up to 10 and down to -10. Now the next one, again it says cos, so I know it's a cos graph, and it's asking me to draw 10 of them, which is quite a lot. What if I didn't draw 10 of them? What if I just drew one cos graph? Now what would the periods of one of them be? So we know it's 360 divided by 10. I made it quite easy here by using the number 10. So the period of one of the cycles should be 36. So if I just draw one cycle, that would go up to 36. Okay, and then you can see that my amplitude is k. So it's going to go up to k and down to -k. Okay, one more slide. Again guys, this is homework, so please pause the video and please try it now for me, okay? Good luck, and you can write below some comments if you want, or you can send it in for marking. Thanks so much guys, thanks for watching, bye now.